Welcome back, and today we got another trailer. It's gonna be N Corp, E.G.O, Bell Bullet E-Sang. Now this is only a single ID banner, and if you know anything about me, you know I do not like these banners at all. But maybe this can change my mind. But before we go into this, I'm guessing it might be a poise, bleed, bullet. You know, I'm really thinking it might be like a magic bullet Otis, pretty much 1-to-1. But let's go in.
림버스 컴퍼니 신우의 피로 점철한 엄마를 보고 손가락질하는가. 어리석은 자들이로다. 지상 최고의 비극은 오직 나만이 통감할 수 있는 것을. 죽어가는 자들을 보고 아쉬워할 것은 없어. 찾게 되면 어차피 것인가. 나와 친구가 그를 위해 분투하고 있으니 곧 내게 꿰뚫린 동료들도.
That is it. Alright, let's dive into this. But first, let's start off with last. Let's do something a little different. So last, which you see, it only hits the identity that he targets, his first hit, which makes me wonder if it's a reuse coin type of deal, since it's not multiple. I think it's just a reuse coin. One coin and then you reuse it. And upon that, after the coin gets reused, it attacks a indiscriminate enemy, which you're going to see here.
찾게 되면
Right? This guy got hit as well.
어차피
You see he built up this. Now I'll go into this in a second because we'll break this down because this is based off of the GUBO, the GUBO boss fight, which I have not got to yet. So I'm going to be spoiling myself for the attacks, not for anything else, but for the attacks. Although this guy, speaking of attacks, this is
나와 친구가 그를 위해 분투하고 있으니 곧 내게.
This ID is probably going to be using Pride and Rap skills, so let's hope it's not all Pride skills like Magic Bullet Otis. And even if, no, Magic Bullet Otis has a Rap skill 1, which makes me really concerned because you know who else has a Rap skill 1 of the Magic Otis? The person who has that is actually crazy feed, but the person who actually has it is going to be the GUBO. And this is the ID that he's based off of. And I'm guessing that his skill 1 is going to be some sort of variation of this. As you see, once he gains the little torn memory fragments around his head, I'm guessing he's going to be building up torn memory. Now, same thing as GUBO, right? Building up torn memory. He's going to do some bleed and poise, which is the exact same thing as Pirate Gregor. So he's Pirate Gregor. He's Pirate Gregor, but he's not Pirate Gregor. He's going to be Pirate Gregor, but combined with Magic Bullet Otis, which is an
자들을 보고 아쉬워할 것은 없어. 찾게 되면 어차피 것인가.
I feel like crit would have been plenty, but I mean it might be crit because if you look here, yeah, torn memory, poise count. I know these two are going to be definitely staying, poise and torn memory, but bleed, you would assume maybe, although this is the season of the rupture, so maybe by some miracle it's rupture. And his skill 2 is probably going to be mimicking this skill 2, except maybe not a negative coin ID. He might actually be a negative coin ID though, since a lot of GUBO has negative coins, and it would make sense since he likes to shoot allies. Low enough sanity, higher percent chance to shoot an ally, higher torn memory, does that too. That would be my guess, but he seems like an interesting ID. I can't say I'd see him fitting very well into like many team compositions, even though he's an N Corp E.G.O. He's probably
지상 최고의 비극은 오직 나만이 통감할 수 있는 것을. 죽어가는 자들을 보고 아쉬워할 것은 없어. 찾게 되면 어차피 것인가. 나와 친구가 그를 위해 분투하고 있.
Best case scenario, he's doing Pierce. Best case scenario, he's doing Blunt, Pierce, or Blunt, Pierce. There's no slash, so he wouldn't make a very valuable asset to an N Corp team. Even an N Corp team in general, wouldn't be a valuable asset to an N Corp team. And which means I don't think we're getting any N Corp based IDs for a while. Although this is somewhat one, but to the extent of just mimicking GUBO. But saying that, it's skill 1 with 1 coin in this modern age Limbus.
지상의 최고의 비극은
Right? It's probably a decent 6 base plus 4 or 4 plus 6 or something along those lines. And at X poise, do get like coin power plus 1 or 2 and deal more crit damage, which is what I guess I'm gonna do, which would be good.
오직 나만이 통감할 수 있는 것을
I can't say for certain that you would want to use this over Solomon Yisang, because Solomon Yisang is so good, and where this brings poise and bleed to the table, I'd rather sinking over poise or bleed any day of the week, because sinking is such a nice effect to have. Even if it's just one ID, it's just nice to have on human fights, which I don't know much about the Hong Lu Kanto, but by the looks of it, it looks like it's going to be a lot of humans. So, would you want to pull this? Yes, you probably would. He looks very good. Looks very, very good. And the classic for this Kanto actually is the skill 3, 1 coin skill 3. Now they've been doing that a lot. They've been doing that quite a bit recently. And most of them have been really good. Most of them have been insanely good. Except for Greg. You know, maybe it's just me. But I think that Gregor skill 3, that Snake Gregor skill 3, is pretty cheeks. I'll be real with you. It's pretty bad. But that's just my opinion. It's not facts. And I think he looks good. I think he looks really good. Looks interesting. I gotta say, I like how he looks in the E.G.O a little bit more. But they look pretty much the same. Holy angular knee. But that's about it for this ID. Yeah. Good luck pulling. Have a good one. Peace.